Howdy there folks, it's Amelia from Sleepopolis, and today we'll be comparing the WinkBed and the WinkBed Plus mattresses. These beds are technically the same original WinkBed model, but we wanted to compare the luxury firm WinkBed with the Plus version, which is specifically designed for heavier sleepers. I'll be comparing how these beds feel, how they performed in our tests, and who they're best for. Before we get started, I do want to let you know that mattress brands, including the ones featured in this video, send us beds for free to review and to tell you about. If you buy either of these beds using our links in the description, we may earn a commission at no additional cost to you. That helps us to fund our testing and bring you these reviews for free. All right, let's get into it. First things first, let's go over what makes these mattresses similar. First up, as I said up top, these beds are technically the same model, just different versions. So they share a lot of similarities in overall construction and feel, with some variations to optimize the Plus version for heavier people. Next, both the WinkBed and WinkBed Plus offer a bouncy and responsive feel. And finally, both the WinkBed and WinkBed Plus are great options for couples. Now that we've covered similarities, let's go over the key differences between these beds. First up, the WinkBed Plus has a slightly firmer feel than the WinkBed. Next, while overall fairly similar in construction, there are some differences in the layers between the WinkBed and the Plus, including a latex layer and sturdier coils in the Plus. And finally, while the WinkBed can be a good option for some heavy sleepers, the WinkBed Plus is an even better option. Now let's dive in a little deeper, taking a look at the materials used in each of these beds. First up, let's look at the covers. Both the WinkBed and WinkBed Plus feature a tensile cover. Tensile is a material made from eucalyptus wood cellulose that is known for being cooling. Next, both the WinkBed and WinkBed Plus have Euro pillow top layers. The WinkBeds has gel-infused support cell foam, and the Plus's is made with anti-sag high-density foam. The WinkBed Plus has an additional layer of 2.5 inches of latex foam to add additional support and comfort between the Euro top and support layer. The bouncy and buoyant latex adds extra lift to keep heavy people from sinking deeply into the bed. Finally, the support layers. Both versions of the bed have individually wrapped coils for support, although the coils in the Plus have been designed specifically to support a heavier body weight. Additionally, both beds have an extra edge support reinforcement to keep the edges sturdy and supportive. Now let's talk about the firmness of these beds. Here at Sleepopolis, we rate firmness on a scale from 1 to 10, where 1 is super duper soft and 10 is super duper firm. We use 6.5 as the standard for medium firm. Now, our testers rated the WinkBed a 7 out of 10 on the firmness scale, meaning it's a touch firmer than average. Keep in mind though that we tested the luxury firm version of the WinkBed, and it comes in 3 different firmness options, which are softer, luxury firm, and firm. So the softer version should be less firm than the luxury firm, and the firmer version should be more firm. We tested the WinkBed Plus with both a light and a heavy sleeper. Our light tester rated it an 8 out of 10 on the firmness scale, and our heavy tester rated it a 7.5. Often a bed will feel firmer to lighter people than it would to average or heavy people because they don't sink in quite as much. Now let's go over how these two beds will feel in different sleeping positions. Your primary sleeping position is an important consideration when you're shopping for a mattress because different positions require different levels of pressure relief and support. Now for back sleepers, we generally recommend a bed that's just comfortable and supportive, as they can do well on a lot of different mattresses. For side sleepers, we tend to look for something a little softer for pressure relief at the shoulders and the hips. And for stomach sleepers, we tend to recommend something a little bit firmer to keep the hips propped up and in line with the rest of the spine. Both the WinkBed and the WinkBed Plus make great options for back sleepers, light, average, and heavy. These beds offer a nice mix of comfort and support. For side sleepers, the WinkBed Plus is a bit too firm. It won't generally offer the pressure relief these sleepers need. The luxury firm WinkBed is also a bit firm for most side sleepers, but the softer version should work well for many side sleepers. And finally, let's talk about stomach sleepers. The WinkBed is a good option for some stomach sleepers, although we'd recommend going for the firmer version instead of the luxury firm version. The WinkBed Plus is also an overall good option for stomach sleepers, as it is firm and supportive enough to keep their hips lifted up. However, our heavy tester did note feeling some pressure around his stomach since the bed doesn't have much give. Let's take a look at the results from one of my favorite tests, the pressure map. We use a heat mapping pressure map to show where pressure is building up along the body while lying in different sleeping positions on a mattress. Blues and greens indicate low pressure, while reds and oranges indicate higher pressure. Let's look at the pressure maps for the WinkBed first. Overall, we see blues and greens in both the back and side sleeping positions. However, our tester on this bed was lighter in weight and noted feeling some pressure on the shoulder and hip in the side sleeping position. Now for the WinkBed Plus. For the WinkBed Plus, we see mostly blues and greens for back sleeping, which indicate low pressure. For side sleeping, there is just a touch of yellow, so side sleepers with joint pain should be aware of that. 2 other tests we use to assess a bed are motion isolation and edge support. Both these tests are extra important for couples when shopping for a mattress together. Now, motion isolation refers to how well a bed can stop movement from transferring across the bed. So if you have good motion isolation, then you won't be woken up by your partner tossing and turning throughout the night. Edge support refers to how well the perimeter of a bed bears weight. So if you have good edge support, the edges of the bed won't dip when you sit or lie along the edge. Both the WinkBed and WinkBed Plus tested well in our motion isolation, which means you're unlikely to feel movement from your partner. That's really great considering both these beds are made with coils and are fairly bouncy. For edge support, both WinkBeds also performed really well. The reinforced edge support helps to keep you supported along the edge of the bed. This is an especially important feature for heavy sleepers as it helps to maintain the structural integrity of the bed over time. So with all of that in mind, who should get the WinkBed? First up, the WinkBed is a great option for combo sleepers. This bed's bouncy feel will allow you to easily change between positions, but it still offers some good pressure relief. Next up, if you like the feel of a traditional, more inner spring style of mattress, you should really like the WinkBed. In fact, we actually recommend it for seniors and for people with lower back pain because of this more supportive feel. And finally, if you sleep hot at night, the WinkBed's great cooling capability should help you to sleep cool all night. And who should get the WinkBed Plus? Now, first up, while the original WinkBed can work for some heavy sleepers, the WinkBed Plus is an overall better option for these sleepers because it is more durable and sturdy, so it should hold up better over time. Next, this bed is good for anyone in need of some serious bounce. Because it has both coils and latex, this bed offers a very bouncy and buoyant feel and makes it easy to change between sleeping positions. And finally, with great cooling materials like latex foam and coils that allow for airflow, the WinkBed Plus is also a great option for hot sleepers. Well folks, that's it for this comparison between the WinkBed and the WinkBed Plus mattresses. Ultimately, I can't decide which of these is best for you, but I hope this video was helpful in your journey towards finding the best mattress for you. If you want to learn more about either of these beds or see some more great options, just click the link in the description or head over to sleepopolis.com. You can also find a ton more product reviews, sleep health information, and exclusive coupons over there. Hit that subscribe button and I will see you next time. Bye!